We're getting our first look at body camera footage of Luigi Mangione's arrest at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania last year. Take a look.
What's your name?
Mark.
What is it?
Mark.
Mark?
Yes, sir.
Mark what?
Rosario.
Rosario? Someone called. They thought you were suspicious.
Oh, okay.
Mangione will be back in court tomorrow to continue a hearing on his request to throw out evidence ahead of his trial. He's accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson last year. He has pleaded not guilty. CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman has been in the courtroom as she follows this case for us closely and joins us now to give us the scoop. Katrina, good morning again. Great to see you. His name isn't Mike, so tell us more about this body camera footage and what it really revealed seeing it. You've seen it already, but now that we get to see it.
Yes, so you're finally seeing what we've been watching in the courtroom. We've heard from both of those officers Detweiler and Fry, who testified that as soon as they walked into that McDonald's, for one, Mangione stood out. He was wearing a mask. One of them said people in Altoona do not wear masks. As soon as he took that mask down, that officer Detweiler said he was sure that it was the shooter from New York that people had been looking for. They then got that ID from him. Obviously, that was not his real name. He identified himself as Mark Rosario, and they ran at Errol. Ultimately, they used that fake ID to take him into custody. They brought him in on forgery charges for giving them false identification, but it also allowed them to keep him there. They questioned him for about 20 minutes, gathering information, and this is what's really at issue. Should they have been asking him those questions yet? Mangione's attorneys say he should have been read his Miranda rights before they started questioning him in a way that would be used in this trial, as well as searching his bag.
And as you've been telling us, these are pre-hearing procedures to determine what can be included and excluded as evidence during the trial. And you're in there with Mangione as this testimony is being given. I know that you mentioned a police officer who took the stand yesterday. What was Mangione's reaction? What's his general disposition in court? His life is on the line.
Yesterday, there were some really notable moments. This officer appeared to have some animosity potentially towards Mangione. He made some very pointed comments. When he was asked what he knew about the killing of Brian Thompson that day, he called it a violent act of cowardice that targeted a defenseless human being. And he looked very pointedly at Luigi Mangione as he made that comment. This was an officer who was at the scene. He actually searched Mangione's bag. He's a canine officer. He also was with him at his arraignment in Blair County. And he told us that Mangione saw this crowd of reporters, looked at them, Errol, and said, all these people here for a mass murderer? Wild. But when he gave Mangione that pointed look earlier, Mangione shook his head no, sort of rejecting that. And there were a couple moments in court like that yesterday. Mangione seemed animated. He was having some conversations with his attorneys where he almost looked like he was trying to understand something. He was flipping through pages a lot yesterday, very engaged. He's always been watching this footage, but I'd say more than other days, he seemed very engaged yesterday.
And no hearing today, maybe a hearing tomorrow, and then resumes next week.
Yes, we're expecting this to continue into next week.
All right, Katrina Kaufman, thank you so much.
Thank you.